as well, and the Nightelf team, as you see. On paper, maybe the weakest team with LawLiet, Foggy, and Life. No Remind, no Moon. But, oh, the game starts. It's the up-and-coming youngster team here, the Nightelfs, I would say. There we go. So, Romantic was looking scary strong against Nightelf recently. And of course, this is a rematch. There you see the players. This is a rematch from GCS. Oop, there you see the players. This is a rematch of GCS lower bracket semifinal. In Shanghai, those two players met already. And everything... No, it's not fine. And what a game this was. Holy shit. It was Dragonhawks, Tinker, Seconds. Just awesome, awesome games. Okay, the daily goal is wrong, but whatever. We don't care about that shit at the moment, because we want to see games, we want to see content. And here we have the content. Romantic already scouting with the militia and attacking a little bit, but it's no neutral hero. It's the usual Nightelf opening on Echo Owls. It's the Engine of War here in position for the mercenary camp. It's the Altar of Elders with hopefully a Warden, as those games are always impactful. And there she is. Romantic, interestingly, countering it with a Mountain King. I haven't seen that in a long time. Infi tended to do it. Yumiko tends to do it. But from Romantic, I think I haven't seen a Mountain King in recent games. Asking for a break. Maybe a little ping problem or whatever. But, okay, go. So no big distraction here. So yeah, GCS Summer was when those two met the last time. It was a 2-1 for Foggy. Romantic won last Refuge, but Foggy came back on Twisted Meadows and the epic game on Terranistan. Watch it if you haven't seen it. Romantic trying to counter stuff with mass Dragonhawks, but in the end a level 6 Tinker prevailing. Which was... I was out of my mind after the game. So hopefully we'll see the same or equal stuff here again. Romantic already stole the first Shadow Priest, which is quite big, because now he can dispel the Water Elementals. And obviously, Foggy has the ping disadvantage at the moment. He's playing from the Ukraine on a Chinese server. Romantic is playing on a Chinese server with the Warden. Gets the first Shadow Strike out, and Romantic is really aggressive. Sends another Footman in here for more experience. But the Warden so far is doing a good job. As long as... he steals the the little camp here. But he gets the Renegade. The big chunk of experience goes to Foggy and a Ring of Protection as well. While it's the Mountain King with the first Claws of Attack. You would love that on the Archmage. On a Mountain King, Gloves of Haste would be better, of course, to proc more bashes. And Foggy going for a Huntress Hole. This is usually his tactic when he has to play with ping disadvantage, going for Huntresses, easier to micro than Archers, obviously. So we'll see if he can make it work. Oops. Where's my chat? There it is. It's all gonna be best of threes. 3 best of threes in a row of Nightelf versus Human, and then Undead versus Orc starts. So each team needs 2 best of threes to win. And then they advance to the winner brackets final. I think we have the best matchups in store for the winner bracket semifinal. I enjoy Human versus Nightelf quite a bit. Here comes the counter expansion by Foggy, who's not following it up with double Engine of War, as it seems. Just single Huntress into expansion, into tier 2 tech. On the other side, Mountain King level 2 and a bit. Not creeping his Ogre Magi, interestingly. Going for boots, most likely. Didn't get it at the mercenary camp. Just a Talisman of Evasion plus Claws, as you see. And the Warden on the other side. Oops. Okay, sold everything. The one on the other side with the ring and circlet as well. With 2 mercenaries. So the steal of the Shadow Priest doesn't do too much to him. It's gonna be level 3. And if this is a Tomo experience, he is spiraling a little bit out of control. And it is! Foggy, our European golden boy. Off to a good start, I'd say. No harassment. No storm bolts into TP. I mean, of course, he lost the first Shadow Priest, but he killed it immediately, so there was no value for Romantic except stealing it. Mountain King checks for it, sees, okay, it's empty. He does have the Shadow Priest, he does have the Berserker. Shadow Strike exchanged for a Storm Bolt, but of course, the damage is not enough. But yeah, Shadow Melt, and the Priest heals up. That's what he's supposed to do. And yeah, Shadow Priest's not that important at the moment, because, ooh, Storm Bolt again. Might have to TP out. No, Staff. That's good. Shadow Priest not that important, because there's no Archmage, and that means there's no Water Elementals, and that means you can't dispel the damage. Romantic only now expanding. That's a very late expansion. And the Warden can do whatever she wants. Level 3 and a third. Closing in on 4. Tree of Life is already finished. And there's also a tech halfway through. And Romantic didn't even start the tech yet. Mountain King on the other side. Found a Tome of Experience himself, most likely. For close to level 4. But he built a shop. That's something most humans tend to forget. Or to delay, to cut some corners. But he's only power building with 3 footmen here. So his expansion's even further delayed. But he's safe with that. Of course, Mountain King needs clarities. For more Storm Bolt, as that is the biggest weapon he has. And Foggy, with his few hunters, with his mercenaries, creeping the middle of the map. Quite easily. Closing in on level 4. Here comes the rest of the army. He can cancel a lot of healing. Early Storm Bolt again. He has 2 more of those, so the Warden might be forced into a town portal. But so far he's microing this really, really well. Always going into Shadow Melt when he has to. Stormbolt on the Berserker. The pick might help him, but no, the damage is too much. We do have a very early blink. Even on level 1, he goes for it. Costs quite a bit of mana, but he kills the Berserker, so it's so worth it. If he kills the Shadow Priest now as well, which it definitely looks like. And this is a good engagement for Foggy. 3 Huntress, of course, way above those footmen. There's still Blink and Shadow Melt. Still no dust for Romantic. He saw it like 3 times that he uses a lot of Shadow Melt. And that's level 4. Blink just got cheaper. We don't have Fan of Knives yet, so he might be in for a Tome of Retraining. He's constantly in danger of a surround next to the trees, but he micros it really, really well, despite the ping issues. Heal Scroll for the Warden. Invo Potion for the Mountain King, so they share the important items here. Bash again. 4 Huntresses, cleaning house, and Foggy is so safe with this. Way fast attack. Can he cancel it? No. Oh, nice. He stabs onto the farm just to follow the Warden around. But the Ancients of Lore are coming. He didn't forget about the Huntress Hall, so his tech is in position. 5 Wisps mining here. More mercenaries from Romantic. His tech is still not happening. What the hell? He gets 1 Huntress with it. Muddy the Mud Golem trying to hide. Oh, I haven't seen that before. But yeah, Muddy always a short lifespan. Poor little fella. But Foggy's losing 2 Huntresses here. And I don't think that's worth it. Mauler bought as well. Okay, of course, Romantic has to rely on footmen and mass mercenaries now. And the Warden still 2 Shadow Strikes, going for the Berserker again. Of course, it's the main damage source currently, with his piercing damage and a rapid attack speed. But Huntresses are fast enough. Can't follow him. He can't deny it. So, level 4.5. And once this Warden gets to 5, then all hell breaks loose. Finally a tier 2 tech, but Foggy is already on the way to tier 3. He's like 1 entire tech ahead. And for the upcoming siege, he builds Moonworld at the expansion because there's gonna be a fight. obviously, with mortar teams. That's always happening, so why not build the Moonwells there to heal up and get mana back, especially getting the mana back for the Warden. It's basically a free mana potion, those 2 Moonwells. So what can Romantic do to get back in this game? It's really hard, but I think the obvious answers are tanks, or at least some kind of laming. Mass gyros, maybe, because Foggy's playing the solo hero. And Pen of Knives is not doing well against mechanical units. Bears will do. Fury Fire will help. But apart from that, he needs a panda or something once he's level 5. And I think Romantic knows it. I mean, it's not the most honorable way to play with tanks, and many Night Elves know how to counter it with Mass Engines of War and Shadow Strike to steal this little one. To keep the Mountain King away from level 5. And closing in on 5 himself. Many Night Elves know how to protect their base and their expansions from tanks, but it's still annoying, still macro intensive. And hard to play. The Mountain King kills quite a bit of units here, especially the Huntress. I mean, you want them to die anyway, because you want them, you want to exchange them for bears. And that's level 5. So all he needs now is a Tomb of Retraining. Or he just kills the Mountain King. There's a big potion, uses it now. So 1 Shadow Strike forces the big consumable. In the meantime, expansion is up already, Blacksmith is there, towers to protect, and tier 2 is ready. So I wonder, Arcane Sanctums or not? He's floating in gold. And he does have the lumber as well. But yeah, it's immediate tier 3 with an Archmage second. I saw a lot of Blood Mage chat going on. But not happening yet, boys. Not happening yet. We see an Engine of Wind already for the Fury Dragons. And maybe later Talons, so he's definitely prepared for what's to come. Even if Romantic goes air, which is pretty unlikely, I think. He could go for Hippogriffs, which is fine. So the Warden is 5, and as I said, the Panda, Warden's best friend. If she's not played solo, the Panda usually accomplishes her. And Romantic still only Footman and the MK. It is double Workshop and a Griffin Aviary, interestingly. And it is a Blood Mage. He cancels the Archmage, wastes a bit of time, but seems like he listens to the cast and says, okay, if those Europeans want the Blood Mage so bad, we'll go for it. Panda creeping up. There's not too many creep spots to take on Echo Isles. Ooh, mana potion on a level 5 Mountain King. Trying to harass now. Foggy did not go for the expansion at all. He thought, okay, my expansion was faster. I'm doing fine here. And so the Warden focused on keeping units low and creeping herself. Oh, is it time now? It is! Fan of Knives! Anti-magic potion. Going double Griffin Aviary now, by the way. So he's finally doing it, and that is what makes the Warden so strong. Blinking in, Fan of Knives, blinking out. In the meantime, he's attacking at the south with a level 2 Panda and Brewmaster, so double attack. Well, yeah, what can the Footman really do here? I mean, yeah, normal damage, quite fine. Oh, he doesn't have mana anymore. Has to be a town portal soon. Trying to fight out somehow, but there's no Shadow Strike, and that was so worth it. Killing 4 peasants. And in the meantime, wow, he wipes out the expansion as well. And the Warden can defend this at home. Is there mana for a Fan of Knives? Could be a triple kill. There is! And there's no threat from Romantic coming. Or at the moment online. I mean, it is coming. There are tanks coming, etc. But the towers are gone. GG! Yeah, that was way too strong. And Foggy Man pulling all the right strings. Not overcommitting to anything. Just, that was plain simple Warden play. Like, creeping her up to 5. Go for Echo Harass. And Romantic, I must be honest, like, he didn't play that well. Tech was crazy late. And when a Warden has been played so well, then... And there's a threat the entire time on the Mountain King. What can you do? And if you tech so late and, yeah. Decide to go for an Archmage, then go into a Mountain King, that is always... that's always interesting. So, he wasn't sure of what to do. Oh, Ancient Elf. Ancient Elf is next. And that is surprising, because that is the anti-human map. So... I don't know. In-game sounds could be louder? Alright. I will do that. Really nice. This, like, Foggy has the worst ping, but I really like this multiple attacks at the same time, creeping up the Panda to 2, attacking at the south, using the Warden finally with the Tome of Retraining to attack in the north. And what had Romantic? It was the perfect timing. The workshops were up, the Griffin Aviaries were up, but not a single unit came out of them. LawLiet is streaming as well. What was I about to say? Yeah, like perfect timing for this attack. I really like that. Progressive aimbot. Just want to thank the greatest caster. So nice to listen to. And you look great in the breaks. Always the smile. Thank you, man. That is because I truly enjoy this game. A few days ago, I figured out that I started casting in May of 2008. I always forgot, like, the date. I knew it was in 2008. I knew it was, like, first half of the year. But I got the exact date now of my first cast. And in May, I'm casting for 10 years. That's crazy. I had a few breaks, but never too long. Like, never more than a year. It's May 6th, I guess. Let me check that out. It was Hastuops versus Insolence. Insolence EPS. Was it May 6th? Yeah, May 6th, 2008. Holy shit, that's so long ago. Okay, you want in-game sounds louder? You will get your in-game sounds louder, at least a little bit. Ooh, interesting match. We have to check this out immediately. There we go. Score is wrong. I'm fixing it. Yeah. There we go. Foggy 1, Romantic 0. Resources work. Alright. Romantic with a lumber mill first. And 3 peasants already in the base of Foggy. So, immediate tower rush. And I was asking myself, like, why would he pick AI? But obviously, if he wants to go for a tower rush, that is the perfect map, together with AZ maybe. So how does he want to deflect this? There's no hero coming from Romantic. He's only reliant on his towers and units. Oh, he can't get units, so only on his towers. Demon Hunter coming back. This is great on this map because the Engine of War is far away from the base, can only produce a few archers now. Doesn't creep at all. And thanks to the early lumber mill, there are guard towers coming now. Foggy is moving out his wisps. More militia coming. There is still no altar. Complete, entire focus on those towers now. Does anyone remember Korugnol? He used to do this with cannon towers. That was always fun to see. So nice position for the workers. There. Quite protected from the Demon Hunter. Hidden there in this little niche. And the militia take care of the archers now, using the first little moon juice. Did he cancel the Demon Hunter? He did, right? He cancelled the Demon Hunter. And is only now going for a neutral hero, which could be Tinker Panda Firelord? Okay. Is it a base race? Because Foggy is definitely going to win the... Oh no, there's towers. He's not defending this at all. Just buying some time. And of course Romantic can expand there then, but his economy is gonna get wrecked. With hopefully a few splits. He built an engine of war here. So they're just trading bases as it seems. Of course Foggy is losing more resources than he built, like Moonwells already. And here comes the Altar of Kings. Nice. Entangled Gold Mine is gone. Yeah, just get rid of all the wisps. Move them out. Does he have gold for... Oh, he doesn't have gold for the Tree of Life. That's bad. He can sell the Town Pole, but it's not enough, I think. Haha! Romantic's play is working. He's moving over now, but yeah, obviously way too much damage. Has to repair. Foggy realized this as well. And this has to be GG. Oh, but Romantic has no income, has no gold for that as well. What is going on here? Romantic has no gold for the Town Hall. He has 0 gold. He's just going for a hero, which is the Beastmaster with a Bash Bear! Bash Bear first and Remo is not even there. Oh, come on. So goal is of course now to get the lava spawn to split. But there's not too much to do. Call to arms being used. Militia so strong. Does he have mana for another one? Doesn't look like it. Can he get a hit out? He needs a few more. No. Oh, Foggy is losing a big chunk of damage output, but he still has 5 archers. Engine of War is gone. There was his big wood shield. So who's holding on to this? Firelord level 1.5. Beastmaster just got 1 kill from the archer. And the Bash Bear didn't do too much, to be honest.
A player's forces are under attack.
But how does he want to get rid of the towers? In the long run, with summons, you kinda can, but that takes forever. What a game! We will not see tier 2. We will not see, I don't know, gold mining going on. Foggy lost his base. Romantic... Okay, Romantic is mining. There's one more Moonwell. Foggy has to go for it, heal up, get mana back, and then try to attack again. But everything is hurt already. But how many footmen are there left? 5, 9. Plus Call to Arms can be used. He's harassing, but I don't know if that's the best option. Moon Juice empty, Firelord full. And Call to Arms. That was the last wisp of Foggy. He's down to 15 supply. And the Firelord is back with his lava spawn. And how much can he kill? And what can he kill before everything turns red? This is so fun. Ah, the lava spawn about to die. Gets 2 kills though. If he focuses right. Oh, this lava spawn can't split anymore. 3 archers remaining. The normal damage seems to be superior here. Level 2. But, yeah, it's that. One more lava spawn in a bit. But Foggy calls for the GG and Romantic equalizes with this all-in, 1 base, immediate tower rush, no altar build. On the worst human map possible. So he got that and equalized, and now who's gonna get the first point in Race War 2017? Who strikes first, Night Elves or humans? Ah, this is the old game. Rest in peace, Bash Bear. I don't know you well, Neo, but alone to see how you turn into a child that's been given a sweet when matches like Focus vs. Moon happen makes you sympathetic. Thanks for all the work you put in back to Warcraft. Yeah, man, no problem. That is, like, I love those. I love that shit. I love games like this when unusual stuff happens. It's just so much fun. Pitlord is the best versus this, actually? Huh. Is it? Probably is, right? With Rain of Fire. Rain of Fire is really good against this. But can you defend it at all? Evasion first, yeah. It works for a bit, but there were 3 towers up already. You can't fight 3 towers. Maybe with a Tinker, but I don't think that's enough as well. Creo says Dark Ranger. She would have gotten a lot of skeletons, actually. That's true. So, we agree that everything would be better than the Fire Lord. I think his idea was, he can't really focus my lava spawns. Because he has nothing to focus with, but then boom, call to arms, and yeah, have fun with that. Foggy beat Infi with the Fire Lord. When was that? Was it Holds Cup? I didn't see too many Holds Cups, because Reem was always casting and I have to work. I think the Augurs want to contact Foggy, but he's not responding. Ah, there it is. Terranos Stand is third. There we go. Ooh, yeah, this is exactly how GCS ended between the two. It was 1-1. And then they played this unbelievable match with a Tinker second that got to level 6 and Dragonhawks and whatnot. Ooh, this is gonna be good. Why is Check not playing? He's streaming, and I think Live Foggy and LawLiet are the bigger names than Check is. Check is always there, but he's like, he got his really good days, but he had never had his breakthrough performance. And he's not that stylish of a player to make an impact. We're looking forward to see you casting MoCup 100. Thanks, Skywalker. Yeah, it's gonna be my first German cast in over a year. Tomorrow, we're gonna cast Race War in English tomorrow from 2 p.m. on. And afterwards, I'm gonna join Massimo with his 100th cup. It's gonna be good. Which games are played today? I can show you, man. That is our Nightelf versus Human matchup. Foggy Romantic, followed by TH versus Live, and then Infi versus LawLiet if we need it. A rematch from the two WCA China versus Korea captains, actually. And then, it's not over. We go into Undead versus Orc. So, a lot of Warcraft today. Foggy and Romantic both say go, go, go. And we'll determine who's taking the lead in this clan war. Humans or Night Elves. To be honest, Romantic is the weakest player of the human race, so Night Elves definitely need this win, because the Juggernauts are coming up. The brothers in arms, TH and Infi. So reading chat a bit. And waiting for the game to start on Terranas. Why not Hawk instead of Romantic? Because, like, Romantic 4th place GCS, Hawk dropped out in the group stage. Will you get higher tier subs anytime soon? What is higher tier subs? I have no idea about that. Ted says like one minute? I don't know. For more money? Never thought about that. We just roll with it. Like, at the moment there's so much stuff going on, so much casting, that I can't think about stuff like that. Different sub icons depend. Okay, yeah, we're working on that. Yeah. Okay, we will do that. Yeah, we will do that. Okay, yeah, I don't know. When there's a little more time, I will think about that, but I don't think it's... I don't know, do you want that? Send me a message if you want that. But let's not care about freaking money when we have the third game between Foggy and Romantic coming up. Once again, here are your players, and they will decide. The first best of 3 here today. Who's taking the lead? Night Elf or Human? It's in the hands of Foggy and Romantic, obviously. There we go. Romantic in the upper left, Foggy in the bottom right. And is it gonna be a Warden again? I am curious. Oh, that's coming Militia again! He's doing the cheese. This time it's a little harder, because there's more time for Foggy to react. And he will see this and think, oh no, not again. But maybe he does it better this time. You said he defeated Infi with a Fire Lord. So, will he do it again? Will he switch to a Demon Hunter? Will he go for Pit Lord? As you were saying, that Pit Lord seems to be the best option. Demon Hunter is the fastest. But is it time for that? Does he have time for that with Evasion first? Oh, it's so fast. This is such a super fast Tower Rush. Romantic doesn't want to play long games. Romantic doesn't want to play or rematch the GCS loser bracket semifinal. Romantic just wants to end this quick. But But by the way, every clan war is scheduled for 1.5 hours for 3 best of 3s. Chinese organization, talent, etc. But I told them yesterday, like, this is not going to work, boys. Maybe they told Romantic to end this quick. Isn't Keeper okay with his summons? I don't know. I think he is out of mana really fast. So Demon Hunter cancel again. It's gonna be a neutral hero. Dark Ranger, Pit Lord, Tinker, or Fire Lord again. Thank you, Too Dumb. Nice comment. So he's going for the Fire Lord again. He's going for the base race again. This time it's a super fast reaction. He's not going for the Tree of Life. He's trying to mine as much gold as possible from this. And this time the lava spawns have to split. He's going for an Engine of War again. Evacuation of the workers. First kill. Second kill most likely. Why is he not up? Okay, he's trying to get so much gold here. But he should uproot now, right? And then just walk away.
A player's forces are under attack.
Militia being called, but yeah. Does he have gold? No, he doesn't. No gold for another Tree of Life, and this one is falling. Romantic on the other side. No gold for a Town Hall as well. It's gonna be a quick one. No hero yet. Oh, did they split? Looks like it. First hero coming. Is it gonna be the Beastmaster again? Yes, it is. Bash Bear again? Like if I tell Remo... Oh, it's the Bash Bear again! If I tell Remo that we saw Bash Bear twice, he's gonna lose his mind. Engine of War is cleaning this. But what does he want to do with it afterwards?
A player's forces are under attack.
So it's Beastmaster and Militia versus Firelord and Archers. On paper, with good micro, Archers should be able to win this. But there are 3 towers. So I don't know. Firelord forces this one into a deny. Sound Portal! Okay, he really wants to fight this now. But I think there's so many Archers on Foggy's side, plus the Engine of War. It's nighttime, he can Shadow Melt. And... oh, he does have the time to split. The Firelord is unattacked. He can go for another lava spawn. Just has to keep his Archers safe for a bit. And here comes the split! 2 lava spawns here. Nice Shadow Melts. At least down there. Not... oh, okay, here. He lost 1, but that's okay. I think Foggy got this. All of the militia is gone. And Romantic calls for the GG. Team Nightelf takes the lead with our Ukrainian boy Foggy making it. Despite the ping disadvantage in 3 very interesting games. But yeah, Romantic maybe didn't feel like it. Maybe he thought, okay, I can't beat Foggy even with this ping. But he took this. And he takes the first match, the first point for Team Nightelf. And that's so cool. Because, like, it's a very nice move to invite Foggy to those tournaments, I think. Because it's not fair conditions, and maybe he's going for Mass Huntress stuff. But winning against Romantic was so necessary for the Night Elves. Because now TH and Infi are coming. And he did his job, and he did it well, and hopefully he will be invited more to those. So Foggy's reaction this time was a lot faster than on game 1. He was a little overwhelmed in game 1, I think. But then... This time, he immediately put everything against the human base. There was no mining coming up at all for Romantic. And then the Fire Lord with splits and better micro and less killed archers just doing the job. So I'm asking if there's a break or if they just continue. So you ask what's coming up? This is coming up. Foggy won the first match, and now it's TH versus Life. Okay, no break, they say. No rest for the wicked. I think I do need a little break because I am pretty hungover, to be honest. So I sent you into a little break as they set everything up, and we're gonna be right back with the second match, TH versus Life. Be right back. Alright, we're cutting this short as the game starts, and welcome to Race War 2017. It's Nightelf versus Human. The Nightelfs lead 1-0 after Foggy took the 2-1 win over Romantic just before. And thank you very much, Todd, for the retweet, and I hope you get well soon, mate. And I hope your injury is healing completely. Like, if you have something with your knee, people say, like, if you have something with your knee once, you have it for the rest of your life. I hope that's not the case for you, man. But we have a new game to our hands, and there's no votes, you lazy fuckers. But whatever. This is TH versus Life. This is another caliber of human play this time. Yesterday, TH was so crazy versus Lucifer. It wasn't even funny. That poor old undead, he didn't stand a chance at all. Will the young gun Life share the fate? Or will he seal the deal for the Night Elves? That's the question here. He has match points. His statistic versus TH, rather poor, but that's no shame as TH, as you see, 70% win rate versus Night Elves in general. He lost to Foggy twice at GCS, so he's not unbeatable at all. But will Life be able to defeat him? I don't know. TH qualified for NSL Playoffs 2017. Life dropped out in the group stages. So, wasn't his best tournament, but in GCS he did quite well. To a point where Remo said that he's the best Night Elf in the world, which is of course not true. As many Remo statements are not true. We're in for Echo Owls again, and we do see a Warden again. And the thing with Echo Owls and TH usually is he goes for either, like, usually, Naga or Tinker first and towers. Not this time, though. Seems to be a normal game. We have seen early tower shenanigans from Romantic. Maybe he just doesn't want to repeat it, as this is still a show match. With a little bit of money on the line, nevertheless, though. But yeah, we'll see. A Footman is crossing over. The Shadow Priest has not been stolen. And the Warden can creep this. On paper, TH is the big favorite. But if Life wins, then Night Elf wins, and they advance into the winner bracket final, where they match with either Undead or Orc. Shadow Priest for Life. That's already better than what Foggy did. Life and TH, I think, pretty good friends in real life. Like, at GCS, Life hung around with TH and 120 and the others. And he was joking all the time. Like, he's like a Chinese LawLiet, I think, just trolling. And, I mean, he's very young. So, you know how young people behave. That's exactly how Life is. The Claw, as Remo calls him. TH going or gambling for the Tome of Experience. And going for an expansion right away. No counter expansion by Life so far. Also no Hunter's Hall. Foggy did play it like that. With Huntress pressure, but whoa, very early Fan of Knives. So no blink. He's going that very mana intensive build of Shadow Strike and Fan of Knives. I don't know if that's working too well, to be honest. But for Life it does. A little help from the Murlocs, and this seems to be a town portal out. Is there more mana? No, there's not. But he turns around. Oh, mistake by TH. 37. 27. Here comes a block. Oh, actually a little too late. But he's moving a Berserker down. Can he get him? It's like 2 hits or something. The Berserker is coming. He's there. He throws 1 spear. He throws a 2nd spear. And he forces the town portal. Oh, that was good play by TH to delay it so late. But in the end, town portal is gone. 350 gold gone. And the early game for the Nightelf seems to be very, very good. I mean, there's no expansion coming up. That's his only flaw so far. And he doesn't have level 3, but that's about to change. With mass mercs. We see mercenaries for TH now as well. Archmage doesn't have a shop. That's exactly what I meant when we casted the Romantic game on Echo Owls, because Romantic was going for a shop very early on. And I said, many humans are just cutting corners, and the shop is one of the first things to cut. But now, this happens. I mean, Archmage does have a staff now, but he's down to 50 or 60 HP. Shadow Priest will heal against that, yeah, but if the Warden catches him, he's insta-dead. No TP, but boots and staff. Still no counter expansion. Is it? Okay, a shop in the middle. Uh-oh, Archmage. Warden doesn't find him. Warden is distracted by the footman. Not so nice Shadow Melt, a little too late. Warden level 3. And I wonder if it's Shadow Strike or Fan of Knives too. Shadow Strike against the hero. Oh, Naga second. Archmage is fully healed, so this Shadow Priest did work overtime. Props to him. But I think the Warden is just leveling way too fast. One Shadow Strike, doesn't want to use it, or not on the hero, because he can secure the kill. And there's not even a tower! He started his tech, also no tower in the base.
Players' forces are under attack.
Engine of Wind push. Oh yeah! Life wants to end this soon as he knows TH is struggling hard right now. With mass HP loss on the Archmage. If he can cancel this tower, which we pretty much undeniably will, floodgates are open. Let's put him down. TH doesn't have anything to work with currently. No mana on the Archmage, still level 2, even on a early level 3 map like Echo Owls. Struggling hard, and the talents are coming. Talents are great, amplifying the damage through Fury Fire. And magic damage works tremendously well against peasants, against footmen, and even defend footmen. So that upgrade doesn't help against the siege. Double Shadow Priest for life. And an expansion in the back. So it's not an all-in tier 2 push. But he's backing this up. For safety reasons. Shadow Strike, and it's close. Level 3.6, that's nice. How long can he keep this up? And how fast can he kill the tower? Looks like Fan of Knives won, right? No Fury Fire anymore, but the tower is gone, and yeah, Fury Fire is there on these units. He needs to keep them alive, though. But he's focusing smart. Also microing very well in these battles. Oh, I thought the sword was long enough, but Level 2 on the Naga already. A desperate call for more militia. But if he gets a little healing, there's a Moonwell. I mean, the push just intensifies. Tier 2 is finished though. Paladin second. And more footmen. Okay. I thought rifleman or something, but... He thinks differently. Warden is back! For another fan of knives. Archmage distracting to buy some time for the towers. If the towers are up, then things start to change. Little strike again. Footman dead again. Archmage finally level 3 though. Makes it way harder to dispel them. And they do more damage and tank more. So he's actually holding on quite well with what he has. The expansion for life is finished. He just has to uproot them. No mana anymore though. But there's a clarity. He's losing more than he should at this point, I think, Life does. How does he defend this with like 1 or 2 footmen at the same time? Oh, going for the Archmage. He does have boots, he does have a staff, but the Paladin arrives just in time, like Gandalf. You know, a magician arrives always when he's needed. He was needed. And as I said, this was not an all-in talent push. It's a very interesting strategy to distract the human and force him to invest more gold into something to defend his expansion. Back it up, build the Huntress Hall and go for bears. I mean, those bears and dryads are very delayed, but you can't win with talents late game, so I really like that choice for Life. Because if you go double Engine of Wind, it's make or break. You don't want that.
Forces are under attack.
Okay, here comes Rifleman. I was questioning why he's going for more footmen, but it worked very, very well. There is mana for another water elemental, so he will delay the Entangled Goldmine. Warden does have a Shadow Strike, but what's it worth if there's a Paladin who can spam Holy Light? Still uses it though, interestingly. There's one more Holy Light.
A player's forces are under siege.
I'm kind of surprised that he's not going for the Paladin because he can't heal himself. And there's no Divine Shield. Also no potion that he can swap. Oh, Naga. Step is on cooldown. Can swap the town portal if he so desires. Close to level 3. He moves her in again. Oh, the level up saves her. The level 3 actually saves her. And the Dryads. Wow. 6 HP. The Dryad dies, but worth it if you save a hero for it. But TH is becoming stronger and stronger by the minute. The breakers are coming in. What a funny game this is. Mass Dryads at the moment because he needs to deflect this. Arcane Shop coming up. With more mercenaries. Doesn't need the Shadow Priest anymore. The Mauler is of course great against Rifleman. Naga's back. Not with full health. Gets a lot of kills here. Always helpful for the Warden. The Expo is up and running. TH is not going for tier 3. It's Breaker Rifles. Without priests, a few Sorks are coming in now. One still without Blink, and that hurts a lot. Currently. Because he can't really do what he wants to do. Can't hurt the economy with this. Paladin is a nice counter to the Shadow Strike, which at this point doesn't really work anymore. And Life is supply stuck. Wow. How he stayed alive is beyond me. And how he turned this game is beyond me. But he made it work. Double heal scroll though. He has the gold, he can't invest it into army right now. So why not buy everything you can. No invul though. And at 66 food for TH. But level 4 1, level 5 is close. He doesn't have a heal scroll. Life bought both of them, so Fan of Knives at the moment is his mightiest weapon. And the Dryad kiting game does work to a degree, doesn't get the kill here, but the second breaker is dead. And so life holds on. Expo's up and running, and bears can just be a matter of time, right? I didn't see a tier 3 tech though. Using one Dryad, is he going for tier 3? No, he stays on tier 2. Oh, I think that's a mistake. He has 1,000 gold and doesn't tech to tier 3 because he has a bit of lumber issues. Ah, now he's teching. Okay, that's why his lumber is so low. But is it too late? Nice save on the Archmage. And he's still... The Paladin is untouched on level 1. Now he's level 2 and basically unkillable. But with only Dryads, they don't cut it. Warden is in trouble, has to TP out. And TH is buying more and more and more time. 71 supply. We have upgrades already. 0, 0, 0, 0. Alright. Oh, he doesn't go for the Divine Shield. Because there is no threat to him in this game yet. So it's Devotion Aura. A little stronger than the Devotion Aura that you get as an item. Because it's 1.5 and not 1. So it's basically a protection scroll the entire time on all the units. Which is not that bad. And what does life have? A few Dryads, double Berserker. There's too much medium armor in this. He doesn't have normal damage at all, and I think that's the major mistake of life in this game. Not switch for bears faster. Also, no Mauler. And if there's a fight, he doesn't kite with the Dryads, he taps out, and TH wins this after a very bad early game, and I thought life had this when he pushed with the talents, but maybe it's the case, if you don't push hard enough, then it's not working. Like, if you don't go double Engine of Wind, then it's not working. Because the pressure is not high enough. And then, if you delay your tier 3 by that much, and there's basically only medium armor, and he doesn't have anything to work with, yeah. Have fun, man. I like the idea behind the talent push at first, but it seems like it's not working. To this degree. Thank you, Noxus, for the sub. Thank you, Spitzboer, for the sub. I saw you before, man. Glad to have you back. And Sena has subscribed as well. This is, of course, the best time to sub to this channel, as you get a lot of replay packs, not only from Race War, but from NSL as well, and the upcoming GCS qualifiers too. And it's 50% off, so good bang for your buck to sub for this channel at the moment. But isn't it magnificent how TH had an Archmage and 2 Footmen and still was able to hold this? I'm kind of baffled. Yeah, what does it need to go full time? Twice the income that we have now, I think. Yeah, so a lot more donations, a better business plan or anything, like sponsors. A little sponsorship would help, but I don't have the time to really approach sponsors at the moment. Because, you know, 6 casts a week. If someone wants to be our manager, feel free to contact me. If you're like in PR or management business, I don't know what you call it. So, TH could equalize here on Twisted. And the game is supposed to start. Twisted Meadows second. Yeah, it seemed that could be a long macro game. More than 1,000 viewers, by the way. Thank you. Get someone who does it for you. I don't know where to find those people. I'll be your pimp, personal internet manager person. Okay, if you take me to the candy shop as well, I'm in for that. Nightelfs are leading 1-0, but TH is about to equalize here. Thank you, Elusive, for the sub, and Nachwuchsboss89. Nice Nick for the sub as well. Today the subs are coming in. I like. Esports money raining down on me. TH says go. Waiting for life. Where's Remo? I don't know. I asked him if he wants to cast NSL with me. He didn't reply. Then I asked him if he wants to cast the second day NSL with me because the first one didn't happen. No reply. Then I asked him if he's doing fine. No reply. So I don't know. How old are you? I'm 28. And that feels old. But I'm feeling old since I turned 20, so it's just a struggle that I live with on a daily basis. So, map number 2 of Life and TH. Match points for the human, but that would just be the equalizer. Does Life have an answer now? When he started to be good and reached finals in tournaments like Robam, Boss of Warcraft 3, and Mo Cup, not the Mazi Mo Cup, but Mo Cup from Mo Gaming. He reached the finals, and TH was always the one stopping him. It was quite hard to watch, because he dominated him in those finals. It seems like every time those two touch, and if it's important, then TH has the upper hand with this. Interesting build, because the altar is supposed to be here, so you can creep the laboratory earlier. Maybe he's not going for it. That would be surprising. Early expansion, maybe? Le bug? Where's the bug? What are they talking about? Maybe he wanted to pull the creeps and they didn't wake up or something? I haven't seen it. But the players continue. So, I don't know what's up. Demon Hunter first, I think Life is one of the very few players who always goes for a Demon Hunter. Did you see what happened?
Town is under siege.
No Archmage, he's going for a Tavern Hero. Dark Ranger? Doesn't really cut it, right? I don't know. Panda first, maybe? But also that doesn't make any sense. Beastmaster, most likely. Grow the Beast, big experience. It's a Naga first. Ah, okay, he did some kind of bug that the Stone Golem, or the Rock Golem didn't use the Boulder ability. Thanks for the... for clearing this up. So Naga first, towers? Not yet. Just pressure. Ah, it is towers. Or at least militia. Haha, so many tower rushes.
Town is under siege.
It's only arcanes though. Still no lumber mill. More reinforcements coming. 3 footmen, 4 footmen. What can Life do? No Huntress Hall?
player's forces
Good
are
thing for him, the Engine of War survived. Demon Hunter's taking quite a few hits though. He needs... Does he have evasion? I don't see misses. The Naga is so strong. Naga level 1, man. What a hero. So much control. Oh, the Cloak of Shadows actually saving him. Waiting for the Moonwell. Can he go there? I think he can. Yes.
a player's forces.
But for how much longer? It just turned nighttime, so that helps. Naga has a lot of mana to work with. Getting rid of the first tower, but I think the Demon Hunter's dead with this. Yep, first hero dead, and it looks like TH can equalize here. Without the Demon Hunter, man, what can he do? Even if the towers won't finish, but they will. There's too many footmen. Demon Hunter coming back. It doesn't take that much time. Life holding on to a threat. With a Berserker. No defend, of course. As long as there's no defend, you can work with that. But okay, piercing damage is coming up. Lumber Mill. Okay, slowly but steady.
Are under attack.
And he got the Shadow Priest. Way more important for the healing. But the Demon Hunter is back soon. Yeah, it was a sign that the altar was not on the left position. I don't know if Life scouted it. But of course, going for the mercenary camp is really risky. Now finally he gets some damage onto the Naga, but nice surround. Oh, those surrounds these days by TH. Well done. Level 2, Fork Lightning doesn't help that much. I think he wants to save the mana for Frost Arrow. He doesn't have mana anyway. But he has to get out of this. And Life holds on. Actually, I did not expect this after the Demon Hunter kill. Oh, sweet! He needs to reveal, but he can't go for it. Nighttime is lasting forever. But this is his time now. Even if the Naga is hurt, the Shadow Priest is worth every single penny now.
A player's forces are under attack.
To heal this up. Oh, he doesn't hold position. He builds a shop with this. So the Demon Hunter can run away. And Moon Juice. There is a bit. Not too much, though. He's still hiding in the shadows. And the shop is finishing. How he bought that time. Really, really nice. Oh, so close. 10 HP. Oh, another hit. Doesn't really hurt him. But he kills him with the Shadow Priest. And the second Demon Hunter kill. That should be it. With a shop. With the healing. 5 footmen alive. Looks like we're going full distance, baby. Almost level 3. GG! And that's it. TH, again, as almost always, defeating Life 2-0 in 6 minutes 30. Seems like the players really want short games here today. With everybody towering. But I don't think we will see towers from the upcoming 2 opponents, as we have Nightelf 1, Human 1. Foggy and TH winning their respective matches. But now, this is actually the match that I was looking forward to the most. Oh, wait. This is what we saw so far. Foggy winning, TH winning, and now who's gonna go into the winner bracket semifinal? Either the Night Elves in the form of LawLiet, or will the guys behind Infi claim the victory in this race war match number 1? We'll see about that. Short break, and then we have the best human player in the world versus the master of the Warden coming up. Game 3. See you in a bit.
This is amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Race War 2017. It's Human versus Nightelf. It's 1-1. And we have the third match coming up to determine the winner of this clan war, Infi versus LawLiet. But we do have some time, as it seems. as LawLiet is not here yet. Actually he is. So we're about to start in a bit, but we have to thank a new sub. Thank you, Catalysator, for a first time sub. I think it's sub 4, right? I'm not sure, but thank you very much. The more subs, the more support, the more casts, the more fun. So it's an easy equation here. Foggy took the lead. TH defeated Life easily, as it seemed. And now it's a match with, like, those two. I don't know, they really want to hurt each other, I feel. Like, they want to make each other's lives a living hell. It started at WCA 2015, where it was the big breakout of LawLiet, where he claimed 3rd place in 2015. With his Warden play, where no human stood a chance. He defeated Yumiko, he defeated Infi, he defeated TH, and that was the beginning of the end of the human dominance in Warcraft 3 that lasted forever. And especially, like, if you know our intro, there is a scene of LawLiet versus Infi from Echo Isles. That game was absolutely phenomenal. And then it just kept happening. In WCA China versus Korea, they made each other as team captains. It was also a crazy game, and Infi was the first actually to overcome LawLiet's Warden play with Knights and mass HP units. And Infi is maybe in one of the best shapes that he has ever been in his life. Since GCS, this is just another human being, as it seems. On the other side, it's the exact opposite. LawLiet is not the shiny player anymore, not the... yeah, how do I call it? Like, it felt he had no pressure back then, in 2015-16, and could just do whatever he wanted. He came up with new stuff every single week, new creep routes, new terms of execution of Warden play, and Huntress pushes, etc., etc. But those times are over. He's struggling hard. He won a Holds Cup, so maybe his shape is getting better, but we don't know about that, and we will see. He has to beat Infi, otherwise the humans win this, and then of course from the winner bracket it's a lot easier. To get into the grand final, obviously. They don't have to make it through the lower bracket. Claws of attack, nice start, and Infi immediately going for the expansion. Oh, nice block to delay the Demon Hunter push. Is it a Huntress push or not? Doesn't seem like it. Wow, that block. Giving him more time for the creep. The Magi is already gone. Detonates, gets rid of the Water Elemental. And finally the Demon Hunter arrives. But way too late. All the creeps are already gone. Such a little move. Big impact though. And here's Immolation. How well can he micro against it? He sends the Footman there. He moves the Peasants away. So far it's good. Now he gets the good position he wants. But Infi saves everything. And LawLiet has to retreat. What a control! And now it's a Huntress all mass Huntress to follow this up. This is of course a do or die tactic. Because if he holds on, if the expansion works, then Huntresses will be killed in the blink of an eye. Question now is, can Infi go to level 3 or not? Can he get some good items? Starts here with a replenishment potion, which is decent-ish, but, I mean, he doesn't really need to scout, right? He should know what's coming. At the moment, looks like he's still preparing for archers. One tower is coming. In the base, there is no tower, and this looks like it's open, but I don't think it is. Sometimes Warcraft is weird when it comes to this. But the Demon Hunter coming in again, with full mana, with a circlet and claws.
A player's forces are under attack.
But this little block bought him so much time, and now he can save the hurt units into the back. Gets level 2 though. This is evasion, this is helpful. The question is just for how long. The peasants are safe. And as I say it, one dies. But the peasants are mostly safe. And again he has to abandon the expansion. Is it time to break the base? But he doesn't have the damage to do too much there. Could also be an AP rush, but with a Demon Hunter hurt like that... Oh, it's just to put his spell. With a Demon Hunter hurt like that, he can't really do anything right now. Except wait. Except go back and heal. But that is all time for Infi. The Emperor seems to be back on his throne. According to the Back to Warcraft ELO ranking at the moment, he's the 3rd best player in the world. And for the first time, he is in the top 3. Getting Infi... getting TH and 120 out of that. So just behind Happy and Lin is Infi currently. Huntresses, of course, work well against Footmen. Work even better against Militia, thanks to the bouncing glaives and the area of effect they do. But it's not the critical mass yet. And he doesn't really kill too much, only now. Militia has to be sent back, because the rest is too slow. Archmage in the back. Doesn't have anything anymore. Sold the town portal for boots, interestingly. And I like how LawLiet is getting rid of the shop. So there's 2 clarities. That was really important. And here come APs. Okay. It's a good time because there's no Scroll of Regen. He has to work with what he got. And if this is enough, I don't know. He saves a lot of stuff. And his Huntress are hurt. Can he get mana? Oh, this is Militia work. So well. Oh, he does have boots. Did he follow him? No, he doesn't. But I think Infi got this. Or does he? I thought for a second he kills too many Huntresses. But they all survive. And reinforcement are coming. Archmage is in for a feast, though. How about the detonate was big. To get rid of the mana for another water metal. He could have used one of the clarities the entire time, but didn't do it. Was afraid. Nice, cancel. So Archmage far away from level 3. Many corpses. Level 3 Demon Hunter. I wonder if he's fully committing with level 2 evasion. He's trying to buy time for this tower. It looks like the AP is coming up. What's Infi's reaction? Okay, a new shop and a regen scroll. It's Immolation 1. Okay, so you should have mana burn now. And it's still no guard tower. That's what hurts Infi the most currently. Not having a guard tower here. I think 1 or 2 guard towers, it's absolutely safe. Rest of the army is healed at least 50%. He's cancelling all the healing now with militia support. But on the other side, we have tower support. The question is for how long. But he's not fighting in tower range. LawLiet is. This looks good for the Korean. Killing more and more. Level 3 and a 3rd already. If he gets like rid of 2 more Huntresses before this fight, I think he's safe and he can break it. So many militia called. Can't tech at all. Expansion is not really paying off. He's still at 50 food. LawLiet at 40, by the way. But the AP... Oh, there is a guard tower now. Maybe that helps. Is he focusing too much on the army? And too little on the expansion itself? There is repair, of course, on both sides. It can uproot. And the shop is gone again. No blacksmith, no rifleman. And Infi is supply stuck. In upkeep and supply stuck. Man, the militia being called. So far, the most exciting game of today, I think. And this is exactly what I promised. But so many footmen. Trying to go for a surround. Doesn't really work that well here. There's no staff and no TP. Oh my god. And he's stuck. Oh no, LawLiet. No way. Can he fight out? He has to fight out. He can't. He loses his Demon Hunter because he's too greedy to get a town portal. Or a staff. Or whatever. And one surround changes the game. I mean, it does take a lot of time to clean this mess that is the expansion. Well, look at this. How many footmen are those? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 footmen plus militia. It's finally level 3. GG! He sees it! Without the Demon Hunter, it's not possible. And Infi again holding on so well. LawLiet was this close of breaking it. And I think if he just focuses on the guard tower, maybe sacrifice 1 or 2 hunters with it, kills the guard tower, and then kills the expansion, he got this. But that way, it's match points for the human. I think it's the Nightelf's map choice, though. And again, I can't put too much emphasis on this. Infi and Footman is just such a bromance. I don't know. He's the best with Footman. And he has this one key moment. He's struggling the entire time. And he has this one moment where he realizes, alright, no TP, no staff, easy surround. With like 20 units, even I can surround. We do have a new donation by Casanova. €1. Love you, Neo. Thank you very much for the support, man. That always makes me smile. I like. I'm so bad I can't surround with 20 footmen. Are you a fake account of yours then? Because he is the same. We are ending this oh, not ending. We are going on to AI. Oh my god, stupid. Take it off before. No. I think we will see the same here. Expansion attempt by Infi and just trying to kill it with mass hunters or like demon hunter immolation. Stuff like this. Yeah, that was a dumb move, I know. I still got, still, like, suffering from last night. We're waiting for Infi. Maybe he doesn't want to join AI because it's such a bad map for him. But there he is. So the match is about to start, and maybe we have the first team in the winner bracket final afterwards. Of course, we're gonna follow it up by Team Undead versus Team Orc. So every fan gets his treat today. Doesn't matter what race you're playing. Who is coming in as a streamer as well? So the room is almost full, interestingly. Thank you, Boswell, for the sub. 3 months already. Keep up the great work. I love you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There should be a team random. With whom? TH and who else plays random? I don't know. So, you hear it in the back, most likely. Game starts, and the pressure is on LawLiet. The only Nightelf player so far who even won a map is Foggy, and he won the entire series against Romantic. So, will it be the only match that the Nightelfs win? Or can the Korean equalize and take it to full distance? We'll see. Off we go, and it's not an immediate tower rush like Romantic did. It's a normal build so far, but it's a really greedy play by LawLiet. Not going for the little orange spot here, but immediately going for the expo. This means most likely no mass harass, as he will focus on his own echo. But we have seen this punished a lot by humans recently. If they scout it, if they send footmen, or even militia, to pull the creeps against the engine of war, then this will not work. Warden on AI. Okay. He is one of the best Warden players the world has ever seen. The only other name that comes to mind who was equally outstanding was Soccer in 2009-ish. And Infi is not... Okay, only now scouting it with the footman, but I think it's too late. Doesn't even go that route. So he doesn't see the hero. He doesn't see the creep. And he's delaying his own expansion by quite a bit. Gets interesting. Kind of knives first. Okay. I don't think it's that strong on level 1. So you need level 3 to really make it work. Archmage comes in, sees the expansion, and it's just pressure. He's not going for his own expansion. LawLiet will most likely lose the Engine of War. There's no repair here. The Wisp is way too hurt, and that is the only archer that we will see. Oh, yay. Archmage level 2. Warden with a Ring of Regeneration. That saved a lot of games recently. And the militia moving out. He knows. Ah, the expansion is already cancelled. He didn't even finish the creep spot entirely. Oh, LawLiet, this is bad. This is really bad. No reinforcements, no expansions. He's rebuilding the Engine of War there. That takes even more time. More experience for the Archmage. Not level 2. No Shadow Strike to pressure the hero. Ay. And Infi, I think he's just thankful, says, okay, you cleaned the spot for me. Thank you. I didn't want to take that much damage. You can have the item, but I will expand there, and I don't care what you're asking, what you're saying. Oh, the only good thing at the moment is the Ring of Regen. As you can see, ding 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 ding. Helps with HP, but... Yeah, thank you for the foreplay. But I'll do the rest.
A player's forces are under attack.
But okay, we have seen quite a few good comebacks. Also today. Where's this? Oh, there's a Huntress Soul. So he's trying to go into mass Huntress. But the second engine of war is late. The Warden isn't accomplishing anything. Got level 2. Got a few mercenaries. That's about it. Archmage is level 3. Has boots and staff. So you can always run away. There's always gonna be a distance between
A player's
Archmage
forces are under
and
attack.
Warden. Infi is just that damn good currently. LawLiet has maybe one timing that he can hit when there's not too many footmen and not too many towers, and he has a hell of a lot of Huntresses. But I don't see that coming. Spell, kill, not level 3 though, but he's getting there. And that will help, of course. No tech behind it as he's fully committing to this push. And yeah, the guard towers were a saving grace on the first map. Last Refuge. And they're coming up again. Edge Protector far in the back. No Nature's Blessing, so this will take forever for them to build. And to walk to the front lines. But the tower is up, and he has a lot of stuff to protect this with. He gets the Null Brood. That is level 3 for him. And this should be level 2 Fan of Knives then. Infi creeping up. Infi not attacking. Doesn't have the resources. He's of course aware that Huntresses are coming.
A player's forces are under attack.
Boots of Kel'Thuzad and Tome of Agility. Not that helpful. Huntress scouts this. He's going in for a creep check, but is it a wise decision to do so? Almost gets surrounded there next to the trees. Fan of Knives was good. If he can kill the mercenaries, he's buying time at the moment for his glaive throwers and edge protectors. The glaive throwers are key now. Because otherwise he can't break the guard tower. Another Fan of Knives. Maybe he waits for the regen scroll. But he's slot starved, so not that likely. Sells it now. But Infi is too smart, sends the footman back. So, 3 APs, 2 glaive throwers. How fast can he get rid of this town hall? He has to tower push his own natural. Of course, trying to get rid of the towers, trying to get rid of the shop. Next Fan of Knives, but I don't think... Where's the meat shield? Oh, Scroll of Protection being used. That is extremely effective. Heal Scroll as well. Is there more mana for it? Yes, but doesn't hit too much. Not too many footmen. He gets closer to level 4. This was a nice defense of his own push. So, you know what I mean. The shop is still up. And 3 glaive throwers are actually doing tons of damage. Tech by Infi on the way. This will of course be a massive upgrade with casters. Maybe even early Blizzard against towers and glaive throwers. This makes sense. Invis potion and invul potion. No time of retraining yet. That's 5 glaive throwers. They're so squishy. What was this Invis potion for? I don't know. Was he revealed before? And he gets rid of 2 glaive throwers, that's nice, but there are more coming. Can he hold it this time? I mean, this looks a lot better and a lot more safe for LawLiet than before, but now we have Rifleman, equals more damage. No mana for another Water Elemental though. And the Ancient Protectors are still healthy. Oh, he loses almost every single glaive thrower except 2, but the siege continues. And this is Infi's army. This is Infi's ridiculously small and weak army. 1 level 4. But on the other side, it doesn't look that much better either. But he can operate from range. That's his big plus. But I think he can make up for that. Oh, 2 big kills. Nice micro. Ah, but it's not enough.
A player's forces are under attack.
So Mortar Team is coming against this, but can he hold on? LawLiet still... Oh, he's attacking to tier 2 for Vorpal Blade upgrade. Warden did good damage. Infi has to invest a lot of gold into his items. And with level 4, I think it's time for some more free training. He has a lot of gold. Still doesn't go for it.
A player's forces are under attack.
Tier 2 finishes now. LawLiet is waiting with the Engine of War for the upgrade most likely. But is it enough? Is this upgrade enough? I mean, Dryads will help, but not really against against this. Mortars and Riflemen both are effective against it. Again, the Paladin is coming, just like a game of TH versus Live. Very, very helpful. And yeah, upgrade is coming. Area of effect for them.
A player's forces are under attack.
Warden is not that far away from level 5. The summons, of course, create so much time, as they always do damage constantly. They do give XP though, and feed the Warden a bit. Last time he could work with a lot of meat shield and not a lot of meat shield, but he had meat shield and Huntresses and 3 towers. 3 towers gone thanks to mortar teams. Meat shield non-existent. A Zeppelin would be the dream now. As the Ancients of Lore coming. Are they for bears or those Dryads? Dryads don't work, man. Dryads won't work.
A player's forces are under attack.
How many towers are there? 3. That's a lot. 5. Clock is ticking against LawLiet. There's a Zeppelin, but not on the side that I was thinking about. Archmage at the shop again. But it's getting incredibly hard now. He needs to get rid of the mortar teams. He needs to dive into the army, but then he takes damage. And before kills, Infi on paper can always save his units into the Zeppelin. So it's just a big back and forth now. Actually gets one. This is surprising to me. Saves the second one with Holy Light. Still no tier 3. Second Engine of Lore is actually going Dryads. Looks like a waste to me.
forces are under attack.
Now he can fight in his own base, but the human is pushing forward. 63 supply against 35. One warden to reign over them. The glaive throwers don't do too much anymore. Mass repair here, interestingly, but it's just obvious lack of damage. As he can't get kills. He can do damage, obviously, but he can't get the kills. There's no fatal damage. And Infi is mining and mining and mining and mining. Attacking to tier 3. Yeah, he does have the time. Why not? He just heals against that with a heal scroll. Or regen scroll. Hehe, reveal. At this point, it's just painful to watch. Rifle cast or mortars. When you don't have double AoE and you don't have an army at all, then it's really hard. He's going into archers now. For what? I mean, they have more sustain. Thanks to medium armor, but they don't have damage as well. What was that sound? Did you hear that? It didn't sound like a normal fan of knives. It doesn't do damage. Heal scroll, holy light, and the warden is down to 50%. There's no save for her now. He's walking in, another fan of knives. Ah, blink! Okay, excellent. Calls for the GG, Joe. He realizes this. And Team Human is in the winner bracket final of Race War 2017. Winning 2-1 over the Night Elves. Only Foggy was able to win his match, but then TH and Infi, man. They are a force to be reckoned with, and in a shape like this, definitely one of the big favorites for the title, for the best race in the world, in the game. Or the best performers for a race. So that was the first clan war of Night Elf versus of Race War 2017. The humans won. 2-1, and we will determine their opponents as it is time for Undead versus Orc. We have 1-0 WFZ and Lucifer versus Focus, Fly, and Lin. Gonna be a treat. See you in a bit.